Is there intelligent life in the Milky Way beyond our solar system? If so, how many alien civilizations are there presently within our galaxy? And how far away is the closest one? It's a question that's mystified humans for as long as we've looked up at the stars and wondered about perhaps the greatest of all the existential questions we could ask. Are we alone? Although we've learned a lot about stars, planets, and what's out there in our Milky Way and beyond, we still don't know if there's any extraterrestrial life, let alone intelligent aliens. Despite this, a new study by NASA has claimed that there are 36 alien civilizations in the Milky Way, which is a lower limit on what's out there. This is a big discovery, but the question here is how this will change things for human beings and how valid this claim is about more than 36 alien civilizations existing somewhere in the Milky Way, capable of coming in contact with the human race anytime now. Join us today as we look more closely at the origin of aliens and what scientists know about their existence to this time. Human beings have existed for more than 200,000 years, and over time they have evolved to a much more modern form. Human evolution began with the early humans belonging to the Homo genus. The Homo genus emerged from the Australopithecus genus, largely based in eastern and southern Africa. The first species in the Homo genus was Homo habilis, or handyman in English. We don't know if they were the first, they're just the earliest we have found evidence of. Alongside the Homo habilis, there was also the Homo rudolfinus, which lived approximately 1.9 million years ago, and the Homo erectus, which had a long span of life from 1.8 million years ago to as recent as 100,000 years ago, during which they ranged from southern Africa to eastern Asia. Humans then evolved into Homo heidelbergensis, and the evolution finally ended with Homo sapiens, the first Homo genus to cross from the Old World to the New World, settling most of the globe. While scientists believe in human evolution, some say that just like humans, aliens also evolved and have colonized space, even though we have not been able to contact them yet. There are more planets than there are stars, and at least in a quarter is Earth-sized planets in their star's so-called habitable zone, where conditions are neither too hot nor too cold for life. With a minimum of 10 billion stars in the Milky Way, that means there are at least 25 billion places where life could conceivably take hold in our galaxy alone. And our galaxy is one among trillions. Astronomers and scientists have launched several telescopes and probes in search of evidence of alien life. They've even equipped some of them with audio gratings, music, animal sounds, and images of people on our planet, all in the hopes that if there is life out there and they find one of those probes, we'll be able to establish a primary line of communication and send them a pocket history of us into space. Humans have long suspected that we are not alone in the universe, and now scientists have said there might be dozens of alien civilizations lurking not too far from Earth. Some of them may even be advanced enough to communicate with us. According to a new study in the Astrophysical Journal, scientists at the University of Nottingham estimate that there is a minimum of 36 communicating intelligent alien civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy. They say the estimate is conservative. It's based on the assumption that intelligent life forms on other planets similar to how it does on Earth, using what they call the astrobiological Copernican limit. The researchers assume that Earth is not unique. If an Earth-like planet forms in an Earth-like orbit around a Sun-like star, hosting a civilization that develops technologically similar to humans, our galaxy will have approximately 36 Earth-like civilizations. In this case, other technological civilizations would be sending out signals such as radio transmissions from satellites and televisions on a similar timeline as humans, also attempting to find other life forms. All of this hints towards evolution, but on a cosmic scale. Previous calculations of alien life have been based on the Drake equation, which includes 7 factors needed to find the number of intelligent civilizations, written by astronomer and astrophysicist Frank Drake in 1961. The estimates have been extremely broad, ranging from 0 to a few billion civilizations. According to the Drake equation, there is a decent chance, statistically speaking, that intelligent extraterrestrials are out there somewhere, even if the stars would have to align for us to find and contact each other, given the vastness of our galaxy and enormous distance between planets. The team of researchers in Nottingham refined the equation using new data and assumptions. They found that there are likely between 4 and 211 civilizations capable of communicating with others, with 36 being the most likely number. Finding these civilizations is another issue entirely. Scientists said they would be thousands of light years away. Our current technology makes it nearly impossible to detect or communicate with possible alien life. Still, as technology advances and we move towards supercomputers, it can be possible in the future. Scientists believe that searching for intelligent extraterrestrial life could give us insight into how long our civilization can survive. The more civilizations we find close to home, the better the chances for humans' long-term survival. However, although some scientists think there are about 36 alien civilizations out there, others think the existential question of life beyond Earth is best approached empirically, because up until now, we have not discovered any conclusive evidence for the existence of life outside the boundaries of our planet. At least billions of planets have properties analogous to Earth in our Milky Way right now. But as we get to the more advanced questions involving alien life, our understanding gives way to ignorance. We are still determining how frequently life will arise, given an Earth-sized world in an Earth-like orbit around a Sun-like star. We do not know how often, once life emerges, it takes hold and thrives, sustaining itself for billions of years in an unbroken tree of life. We are still determining what the odds are on the worlds where life arises and thrives, of that life evolving into something complex, multicellular, and highly differentiated, something that only first occurred on Earth in the earliest stages of the Cambrian explosion. And we do not know, given the odds that all of these steps occur, what the probability is that an intelligent, technological, advanced species will arise in such a world. If we're being honest, all we know is that things happen on Earth the way they did, and everything else is at best healthy speculation. Scientists and some people rule out the 36 alien civilization claims as nothing more than an uncertain guess with no tangible proof of theory. Do aliens exist? NASA has been trying to understand, explore, and figure out this question for a long time. We've not yet discovered life on any other planet, nor seen any scientifically supported evidence for extraterrestrial life. But if we think about life on this planet, beyond the big things like the elephants, the whales, and redwood trees, and focus on the tiny things, nearly everywhere on Earth that we've looked, we've found microbial life. Our definition of habitable environments continues to expand. Off the Earth, we're only begun to look. NASA has sent 5 rovers and 4 landers to the surface of Mars. Additionally, orbiters have been outfitted with some amazing cameras to take pictures of the surface of the red planet. But we've only explored a tiny fraction of Mars, and that's only one of the promising bodies to look for life in our solar system. There are icy moons in the outer solar system like Saturn's moon Enceladus and Jupiter's moon Europa that look like they have subsurface oceans that could be habitable. And that's just what's in our solar system. The more exoplanets we find around other stars, the more we learn about how many different environments could exist for life. We have yet to say for sure whether or not aliens exist. To quote Carl Sagan, "The universe is a pretty big place. It seems like an awful waste of space if it's just us." For now, we have plenty of assumptions about alien life without any proof, but who knows? One day, a representative of an alien civilization may stumble upon our planet. Or we are successfully tracing extraterrestrial life. Everything will be very different for the human species. What do you guys think? Do aliens exist somewhere in the universe, or is this just an assumption conjured by curious human minds? Tell us in the comments below.